Hey y'all, today we're going to show you an easy way to make electric pressure cooker steak tacos.
All while having a whole lot of fun.
She just kicked me out of the kitchen. She won't let me have any more. Oh. I don't want to talk about it. Welcome back to another edition of Cooking Chris's Dishes with the Good Old Boy. And we're cooking up another dish from recipes.crock.com. This hot chick's wonderful website. And today we're going to make some steak tacos using our Ninja Foodi. You can use any kind of electric pressure cooker you got if and you wanna. If you look at Aunt Lou's post, I know she used the Instant Pot and she put it on the meat setting. We're going to put it on a high setting. But we're going to talk about that in a minute. Let's tell you what we got. We have between 3 and 4 pounds of a flat iron steak. Flat iron chuck, I think is what they call it in the store. But it's not a lean beef at all. It's got fat kind of all marbled through there, which is good because we like that fat for this stuff right now. So that right in the bottom of your electric pressure cooker.
So people ask us a lot of times, what if I can't find flat iron? You can use pretty much any kind of cut of beef that chuck,
since this is part of a chuck, chuck would go really good with it.
Yep, you can use any kind of part.
If you're highfalutin, filet mignon. But why?
No, I wouldn't.
Save that for the grill.
Well, and I don't know that it has enough marble in it.
Oh, I bet you could find some, but why try?
Yes.
Save it for the grill. Anyway, flat iron steak right in the bottom of your electric pressure cooker. And then, as far as the spices go, you want, and we'll go over here to camera B, you want 1 tablespoon of chili powder. You want 1 teaspoon of cumin.
Oh my word.
I know it's not enough for my wife, but it'll have to work for now. This is what Aunt Lou says. You want 1 teaspoon of onion powder and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Or 1 teaspoon of onion powder and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder.
The darker one's garlic.
Yeah. 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of... Let's recap. Tablespoon.
Way too little.
Teaspoon. 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 And then, the other day I did a recipe and I put this all on a cutting board to make it look all pretty. But instead I'm going to do this, look, it's like a little artwork. It looks like, it kind of looks like a desert right there, a little desert scene. There's the sun set through the mountains anyway.
Bob Ross.
But I'm going to put that in a bowl.
And I'm going to get some
like cumin. That. Yeah, because, you know, my wife likes the cumin. So, hey, thanks for cumin on that.
Here, we're going to fix this. Wait a minute. That's
wrong hole.
Silly.
Yeah, now let's go in the bigger one. Okay, so she's adding about another tablespoon, something like that. She's adding a lot more cumin because, really, you're cooking this to your taste. It's whatever you like. If you want more cumin, if you want more onion, if you want more garlic, whatever.
That was a good example of altering a recipe.
Yes.
On the fly.
And then it goes right over your steak. Just like that. Evenly, sort of, if I can get it in there.
Kind of making a homemade taco seasoning.
Yeah, that's all it is. Garlic, onion, chili powder,
so like
lots of cumin.
And in a pinch, if you don't have all those individual things, you could probably just dump in an envelope.
Yeah, like an envelope of like the Old El Paso does it, stuff like that. Some kind of a taco seasoning. Yeah. But we're gonna make this from scratch. Do we need to add some salt? Nope, not according to Aunt Lou. We'll put the salt in last. Right now, you need 2 cans of your favorite diced tomatoes with green chilies. And those go right on top.
That the ones that were fire roasted had less carbs for you low carbers.
There you go. Which we're using Rotel. You can use whatever brand you like. If you're doing the low carb, look for something that's more low carb than others. Like the fire roasted. That's what I heard. And then we'll put our trash away. And then the last thing you want is 1/2 cup of water because you're going to do this under pressure. What do you need when you're putting something under pressure? You need something. You need a 1/2 cup of water.
So we have the liquid and the tomatoes with the water is what's helping get at least a cup of liquid. If you are trying to make this in an 8-quart slow cooker, you may have to up that liquid just a little bit more.
Which maybe would that mean you'd have to up your spices too because you're adding liquid with it?
Sure.
There you go.
Add some more cumin.
Maybe some salt, maybe some pepper. Again, up to you.
Do you want to add salt before I do this?
I think you want me to add salt. Yes. I'm going to add a little bit of salt because, well, she keeps telling me to. So we're going to add about a teaspoon of salt, maybe a little bit more than a teaspoon.
We can always add more at the end.
Yeah.
The tomatoes are going to have a little bit of salt in them, which is probably why Aunt Lou left them off.
Right.
So.
But you're going to put this under pressure for 20 minutes. You want to set this on high. Start. Pressure. Under pressure. You want it on high. And you want to do this for 20 minutes. Hit start. Make sure you are sealed and not venting. So it's sealing. It's cooking. It's going to take a little bit of time to get up to pressure. It's going to hold that pressure and that temperature for 20 minutes. And then don't touch it. Let it go for at least 15 minutes to let it naturally release some pressure. And then if you want to, then you can release it. But let it do its thing for 15 minutes. And that's also going to help to keep pushing all that flavor into the meat, all that moisture into the meat. And it's going to make that meat a lot more tender, because that's what we're looking for when we do these steak tacos.
Now, a lot of times when we naturally release pressure with our Instant Pot, the pin will come on down after 15 minutes, but usually with our Foodi, we still have to let some steam off.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. The Foodi tends to really hold in things.
Yeah.
It doesn't like
okay.
to let things go. But you know what? That's fine by me, because she's still doing a really good job.
Yes.
So we'll come back here in a few minutes, or for you, in the snap of a finger, and show you what it looks like when I put steak tacos in me. In 3, 2, 1. And the timer has gone off. We let this come up to pressure, stay there for 20 minutes, and then when it stopped doing that, it went down on its own for 15 minutes, and then we release the steam. As you can see, here comes some. And, oh my goodness.
It smells really, really
and
good.
it looks really, really red. Oh my gosh. This little camper kitchen of ours smells so good. Now, what did it do to the meat?
Well, it is not nearly as tender as the last time I made it. I wonder if it's because our steaks were thicker.
Maybe. It might be the cut of meat.
So, what we're going to do is we're going to put this under for about 10 more minutes because it was thicker.
Yeah, at least lick one of the forks while you do that.
Yeah, it smells so good. And we'll probably quick release the pressure since we've already kind of let it do all that stuff. But this is a great example of how the cut of the meat changes things. So we're going to put it under high pressure for about 10 more minutes to hopefully get it thin enough.
Pressure high.
Or thin enough.
You say 10?
To get it shredding. The thing about beef is if it's tough, cook it longer. That's the trick.
And we're going to do that for 10 more minutes. So we'll come back in 10 minutes. In 3, 2... Man, I'm really hungry.
I am too.
1... And it's been another 10 minutes. I'm really hoping it works because I'm starving.
We've released the pressure already, and now we are ready, yes, to shred this with a couple forks. And it is far more tender now.
Look at that, y'all. 10 minutes. All it took was 10 more minutes, and we're good to go.
Yeah. So if you're using something, how thick would you say that is?
That's about an inch, a little under an inch.
Yeah, so if your steaks are thinner cut, you could probably get away with the 20 minutes like Aunt Lou. I've made it before, and 20 minutes has been just fine. But we're in Texas, y'all, and these flat iron steaks were a little bit thicker than what our original recipe was.
You know, they say everything's bigger in Texas. Go to a meat department somewhere, especially at a H-E-B. Everything's thicker, which is totally fine by me, guys. Don't stop it.
If they're thicker, then you might want to go ahead and just put it on for 30 minutes to begin with. Something sounds
Our
crazy
neighbors are beating
out there.
on something over there. I'm going to go ahead and start dressing mine. You can do this any way you want. We're talking about tacos, y'all. You can do however you want. Now, the way I do mine is I like to put the cheese on the bottom. Oh, I said cheese, and all of a sudden Octavius decided to wake up and do that. You want some of this, buddy?
Now, if we were home, what I would do instead of, like, hitting my hand against this hot pot and all that kind of stuff is I would just take these steaks out, throw them in my stand mixer, and let it do the shredding for me.
Do you have any that's like already shredded?
Oh, are you saying you like me?
Well, I mean, they're watching you shred meat from behind a ninja. I need to show them the food. That's why we're here for.
You're all about helping.
I am here for the content
people.
of the show.
Okay.
So put that right on top of that cheese.
Are you going to show this camera?
Maybe when I get it done getting all pretty. Give me some tomatoes in there too.
Well, they've
right
kind of cooked right into.
Here we go, right there on top.
There you go.
And the reason I put the cheese on the bottom is so that meat will kind of melt that cheese. And then we've got some cherry maters. Right there, a couple more. And some lettuce. And you can keep that sour cream.
I like the sour cream. And I wish we had guacamole, but my avocados were bad.
And then Yes, I wipe my hands on my pants. That's what I do in my house. Saves me on dish rags. And it's very juicy, so
yes,
we get that crunch on top with that cheesy goodness on the bottom. And while you continue to shred that up, I'm going to show them this.
Well, did you tell them about our tortillas? Oh,
We're
go
using...
ahead. Go ahead.
All right, well, I'll do this. We got big tortillas like you normally see, a normal sized like a
soft taco.
Like a soft taco, or we've got these little street taco.
Those are fajita
and they're
style.
low carb. Yeah, these are fajita style street tacos. They're low carb. So I can have a good taco and feel good about myself doing it. Watch this. Oh, hot.
You can have the dinky little taco. I want a big one.
Mmm. Oh my gosh, that meat.
I told ya. He doesn't remember
10 more
having
minutes.
it when I tested it the other day.
10 more minutes in, and that
Or
meat
not the
just
other day.
melts in your
It's
mouth.
been a while back.
Mmm.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, these are so good. I am glad I put a little salt on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
Adds a little bit more crunch too.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm. But dude,
Yep.
steak tacos.
Yeah.
Depending on your cut of meat, you can go anywhere between 15 and 25 minutes under pressure. The longer you do it, it's not going to hurt it.
You totally just did a different time. It was
Or 20 minutes
to 30.
and 10, yeah, 20 to 30. I want it done right now.
Yeah. And so to store this, you want to keep it with its juices because that's going to keep it nice and flavorful.
Mm-hmm.
I would even say that this would be good for something you could make up. You could make up early and freeze. Like you could make it up, have it for dinner one night, and then freeze the leftovers to have a few weeks later. I think it would do just fine doing that too. And then you just reheat it for tacos. For Taco Tuesday.
Fiesta in my head.
He's in his own little world.
Oh, really?
But if you like this video, we'd love for you to give us a thumbs up. If you are not already a member of the Crock Posse, what is the Crock Posse, Mikey?
They like tacos. It's our fun-loving, slow-cooking, instant pot, and ninja foodie, and air-frying, RVing, taco-loving, Mikey Goode's cute family. Y'all think I'm cute, don't you? Especially when I eat. Click the subscribe button and be a part of all that.
Yep, you can become a member of our slow cooking family around here. And if you would like notifications every time we upload a video, if you click that bell down below,
The ding-a-ling.
then you will be notified when we upload new videos. But whatever you do,
Laugh often.
eat good food.
And tacos. And speak life.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Now get. So
Hasta
I can have
luego. Hey.
some. You already had one. Let
want
me have one.
Please, miss, may I have some more?
Is there water dripping somewhere? Oh, there is. Where's that water coming from? Oh, Lord. Is that from you doing the dishes?
Maybe. Because I did the dishes. And we'll go back to another edition of Cooking Chris's Dishes with the... What?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought I did something wrong. You were looking at me with that loving it. You're an
No,
idiot.
he did something wrong. I do that.
Oh. 3, 2, 1. If you want to see the latest, click on the left right here. If you feel like subscribing, click on the right, my dear. And if you think we're funny enough to send us money, click the Patreon link below.